Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you guys and gals are doing well. So a little quick video here for y'all today, okay? I did not know this, but apparently back in March, a website by the name of digitalcameraworld.com put out an article, and it's about Canon RF lenses. Now, as many of you might know out there, Canon made a lot of people mad whenever they essentially told everybody making RF lenses for their new EOS R line of cameras to say, hey, you guys can't make any of these. And if you already have stuff on the market, you got to pull them from shelves immediately. And that's what happened. It sucks, but you know, Canon, they are allowed to do that. And you know, to be brutally honest here too, folks, the reason why I'm shooting on Sony now was just my way of protesting that. It's like, hey, I understand that Canon makes amazing glass, like nobody is denying that, but people that are just starting out doing photography, making videos or whatever it might be, might not be able to afford first-party glass. Like, yeah, you could get older third-party lenses and adapt them, but a lot of people want that newer glass, you know, with the native mount. And personally, I can understand that. On a completely unrelated note, apparently Nikon did the same thing with their new Z-mount stuff, but the way that third-party manufacturers got around that was they made lenses that were a little bit of a different focal length than the first-party choices from Nikon. So they got around that. But Canon, like, no, you can't make anything. But good news, though, that apparently back in March, they were doing an interview again with this digitalcameraworld.com, and a representative for Canon did say, and I'm going to quote here, "We hear their demands, however, we have no direction or policy as such on the subject. Naturally, I cannot share more details with you, but what I can say is that if a third-party manufacturer's strategy aligns with their own, you know, aligns with Canon's strategy and everything, that they will take necessary action on a case-by-case basis." Which is pretty cool. And they then go on to say that they are actually in the process of talking with a couple of third-party manufacturers to allow them to create their own RF mount lenses. Now, in a way, I can totally understand why Canon would do this, because whenever they made their mirrorless line, you know, the EOS R line of cameras, it's a whole new mount. And the people that would know how the mount works better than anybody else is, of course, Canon's first-party engineers and designers. Now, I'm saying I agree with what they're doing with that, because if you were to slap on a third-party lens to a new EOS R body, if it doesn't work well, it could very well make Canon look bad. Like, well, this lens is brand new, but it doesn't work with this camera. Man, it must be a piece of crap. Like, no, it's new technology. It's a new mount. So, of course, Canon wants to limit who has access to that new mount just to make sure that everything works the way it should. So, in a way, to protect themselves, again, I totally understand why they would do this. But for someone like me, for, you know, third-party manufacturers that want to give people a more affordable entry-level price point to third-party lenses, I can totally see why everybody would be upset about this, myself included. So yeah, it looks like, again, here on a case-by-case basis, Canon actually might start letting third-party manufacturers make RF glass. So yeah, but what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys and gals next time.